All right, welcome back to Out of Spec Bits. We are here in Miami, Florida. Brickell, I'm here with Tom, and I mean, you saw it. We got a Rivian R2. There are 3 Rivian R2s.
Yeah.
Which, crazy. We got Midnight Black, we got Launch Green, and we got Catalina Cove Blue. I am really, really excited. I drove from Tallahassee all the way for this. You drove from Orlando.
Yep.
Very long drives just to see the R2. And I mean, Tom, what were your kind of first impressions? I mean, this is like a crazy moment as Rivian owners.
Yeah, I mean, coming from my R1S, I'm like, it's like a mini R1S.
Yeah.
It's weird. And so, like, by itself, it looks big. When it's a mid-sized car, it's almost disorienting as a big footprint for a small car. I can't wait to sit inside it.
Are you guys looking for an opportunity to drive off in a brand new electric vehicle and support a nonprofit fighting for a greener planet? Well, I've got the program for you. Our friends at the CCAN Action Fund are back with their 8th annual EV raffle program, and it is so much fun. I'm going to tell you why you've got to enter. Each ticket gives you 3 chances to enter, and the prizes are absolutely amazing. You could win in the first prize a Rivian, a Porsche, or a Lucid up to $115,000, which is a ton of electric car. The second prize is also awesome. Rivian R2, highly anticipated, or you could choose from a Volkswagen ID Buzz or a Hyundai Ioniq as well. And there's even a third prize, which is the fantastic new Chevy Bolt. Each ticket costs only $200. Again, 3 chances to win with each purchase, and you're supporting a nonprofit. What's not to love? I don't even know which one I would choose if I was able to win. So ditch the high gas prices if you happen to win, and you support a nonprofit along the way. It's a great opportunity to visit evraffle.org to enter. Thanks so much to CCAN Action Fund for sponsoring this video. They even cover state and federal taxes.
Can we just walk up? Is there, we have to wait in the line?
I think so. After they're done.
Okay, we'll hop in.
Yeah, we can hop in and we can play around with it.
So these spaces, I mean, they are very, very busy. I saw some pictures from yesterday online, and the space actually wasn't as busy. People were able to walk in and out and have some time with it.
Yep.
But today, it's Saturday, and so people are off work. People have time. It's busy. It got to the point where you had to have a wristband, like it's a club, just to see the R2. It's a little more calm now, and so hopefully, I mean, R2 will continue to be in more cities. It's been, Denver, of course, Colton, he was Denver, being able to see the R2. It was recently in Palo Alto. At the same time I'm filming this in Miami, I think it's also in Palo Alto.
Yep.
A bunch of various cities. It was just in Atlanta, and I think they're gonna continue to add to that list as things go on. But yeah, I'm just excited. I mean, I kind of lost the words here. All right, we're hopping in the R2. We got music blasting. Let's turn that off for copyright.
Real.
And this is the Black Crater interior. Coming out of my R1T, which is Black Mountain, right? Drove all the way here. Now we're here in the R2. And there are some differences. I mean, it looks identical, at least it's Rivian essence, but there's just some small things that make it feel drastically different. And I mean, here, this is not like a Model Y, I would say. This is a pretty good jump up into the interior.
Feels premium.
And that door, you guys know I'm not a fan of electronic door handles, but that's decent.
It's pretty good. Yeah. First, I noticed the wireless charger here.
Yes.
I'm one of the 3 iPhone Air owners in the world, so you just place this here. It is MagSafe.
Yes.
Is it turned on? I'm not sure.
Thin.
I don't think it's turned on.
Probably
but
not.
It is magnetized. It's working.
That's good.
That's pretty nice. We'll see how it feels actually. It feels pretty firm. So for driving, I think it'd be good.
Oh, well, yeah, that's there. It's not like...
It's on there. Here.
And this is the Gen 3 wireless charger. So if you guys know, when Rivian first came out with the R1, they had the version 1 wireless charger. It sucked. Then they got the Gen 2 wireless charger, which you have in your car, Tom.
Yep.
It's I would argue it could even be worse than the Gen 1 in some cases. And then we finally got the Gen 3 in the R2 with, and you can see the magnet pucks where they are, and that's Qi 2 wireless charging, which all new iPhones have, Google has on their new phones, and of course Samsung and all phone makers are having. But this is
This is good. You know, compared to the R1S, which I just drove yesterday, it honestly doesn't feel that much thinner, which is concerning. Like, it's a smaller car. It's so disorienting the more I sit in it. This feels, obviously it feels small, but it doesn't feel like I'm crammed in here. Very spacious. The more it kind of alters upward, you can kind of feel like the roof is smaller, maybe. But from, you know, bottom of A-pillar to bottom of A-pillar, it's not that bad. This little thin screen, I love this. And all this is running a new UI that will eventually come to R1 eventually. Right. So, for example, music is actually where I can reach it right here.
I think you can see, I've only watched in video how to move it.
There's something you do. Okay.
There you go. Okay, like that.
You go, whoop.
So R1, it's all the way on the right side, far from the driver.
Yep.
And now you can move it to the opposite side, and that's something that we're expecting to come to R1.
Yeah, finally. Over here, you can go through like the powertrain and everything. A little bit of a different 6.7 miles. And a little bit different of a setup than our current software as well. You can go, how do you get to the thing? Usually you just drop down to go to the car. I want to see the car.
Oh, right. There we go.
Okay.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So the nice cell shading we're used to, of course. He looks amazing. Whoops. Yeah, there you go. So it is a live actual screen. It's not just static. Now, for the ride height, it isn't here, so you don't have the whole up and down screen like you would in the R1. But as far as the different drive modes, which are locked right now.
Because we're not in drive.
Yeah. You'll be able to see all those animations with R2, which would be super cool. Now, the thing I'm really excited about here is the steering wheel. I've heard so many people praise it because it's very minimalist. It has these two buttons. And I've been wanting to test that for a while. These are so satisfying. It's actually insane. So they have a lot of different functions. For one, you can do on the front volume, and then on the back, let that go away. On the back, you can also do it like this. You can left and right and go across different things. You see, how did I do it last time? I was going through a lot of different menus. With the right side, you can do it. Maps, navigation, driver assistant. You can actually toggle between these, which is very convenient. Left and right, this is mainly for controlling music. So left, right, and there's a press. You can press it to pause and play your music. It's turned down. We don't want to get copyright strike, but you can press it. And all of it it's not moving, but it's giving you haptic feedback, kind of like a PS5 controller would. And it's satisfying. Another thing is when you hit at the bottom of the menu, so I'm at the bottom of this one, it holds it in place. See, I can't move anymore. The motor is actually torquing it to keep it in place. If I go up, it goes up, and then now it's stuck like that. It's telling you that's the end of the menu. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, that's like, wow.
Yeah, it feels very like, oh, this feels so good. But no, it's literally very satisfying. Socks are about the same. Actually, they're a bit different.
Yeah.
So you can actually plug your finger through here. So we got signals, of course, left, right, all the I don't think they're turned on yet, but wipers, neat little buttons on the side. Over here, this is your park button. You have, so this is how you shift actually. Am I not mistaken?
Is it not just pull up and down?
It is. Okay.
And then for autonomy
this
and
is
cruise
for autonomy.
control,
okay.
Things like that.
I'm learning. So same up here, down there. This is for autonomy control, and you have this right here as well. So many little buttons to just play around with. Does the horn work?
Try it. I mean,
aha.
It works. Yes, it works.
So that sounds pretty cool.
Sounds better than R1, I'll be honest. I mean,
yes,
maybe it's the environment, but the Rivian R1 horn sounds so wimpy.
Yeah, especially
very quiet.
Especially Gen 1s in particular. I call mine the clown car horn because it's literally just this is a dual tone horn like it should be. Gen 2s did come with dual tones eventually. Mine was such an early Gen 2 it did not, so I have the old horn still. But good to know the horn works. AC, I want to see how the AC vents work, so we'll turn this on. We have two zones here, two zones here.
So unlike R1, where you have a zone here and then two zones here and then a zone here, they're all horizontal and they're
all right facing you. So similar to Model 3, Model Y, etc. It's actually facing right toward me, which is great compared to going, vent to vent, which is nice.
Oh. So it's not like, unlike R1 where of course you can change each of the vents individually, they change dual. So that's a kind of smooth animation there.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So it looks like these are ventilated seats, which is nice for the front. Rear, I'm not sure.
I believe they're just heated in the rear.
Yeah.
You can see. On the back, yeah. Heated rear seats, and that's just for the left and right seat. The middle seat's kind of left out of the equation.
Yeah, poor middle guy. But super nice. If we were to go to the back, actually, I want to explore that for a
Yeah, let's do
bit.
that.
So back here, let me move my backpack. So back here is a little bit different from R1.
And of course, you have your heat seater controls here as well.
No screen. You have just regular vents here, but very nice. Simple. I like it, actually. You have the same racks here with the USB-C port in the back of your seats. Cup holder with a little, I guess, phone holder. Where's my phone? I'm leaving it up here.
Oh, let's see. There we go.
Yeah, throw the phone in there. Cup holders you can put up here, like usual. This should be a headrest that
Pops up. Yeah, just like R1.
Yeah.
There we go.
Really stiff. So there's that. These seats feel like they're already kind of all the way reclined back, but legroom
is nice. I mean, I feel like this is the position I had in the passenger seat was really good. I would not change it. I had more than enough legroom, and this is nice. This is way better than R1 for sure, and better than R1S. And on paper, we know that the back seat of the R2 is bigger than the R1S, which is cool.
Yep, for like lengthwise, you have more space. I can confirm from my R1S. So this feels cavernous, honestly. We got the lights up here. They're touch sensitive, just like before it.
And it just seems to, 2 settings.
Yep, very nice. Speaker grills across here. I would do an audio test, of course, because I'm the audio guy. But according to the sign out here, it is not the. It doesn't represent the current or the planned state of the sound. So I'll wait until we have a production vehicle with actual production sound, because I'm very particular on sound, and I'm really hoping they make it better than R1, please. So hopefully next time. Speaking of speakers, we have the grills here and the door. I really like the button is bigger and fatter here. Better for your thumb to actually press it versus part of the hard plastic.
And the windows.
Really good. That's true, the windows, there's not a split window, just one solid piece. All the way up it goes. Looks like it has some factory tint, which is very nice, as most SUVs and crossovers do. Actually, while we're at that, I want to roll these up and see how it sounds. Or how quiet it is, I should say.
Okay, let's see. So, now you have an Apple Watch. You want to pull up the decibel thing test?
Yeah, let's see.
I'm a little analog here.
I'm not talking. It is about 40 decibels.
Pretty quiet.
Yeah, pretty good with the hustle and bustle of the mall around us. Cars, traffic, it's extremely traffic filled in there. There's another guy with an iPhone Air. That's crazy. There's 2 iPhone Air owners in one spot. That's insane.
And this is in black. That's crazy.
That's rarer than 2 R2s in one spot. Anyway, really good. Obviously, we can't test it on the road. Road noise is a factor.
Right.
Noise is a factor.
Well, this is smaller and should be a little bit, I imagine, more aero efficient. The R1 on the road, at least on the highway, if I have a leaf in like something, it's so loud.
Yep.
I mean, it's horribly loud. So I'm hoping this on the highway is much, much quieter.
I agree. From a standstill, very nice.
Yes, let's get out now.
Yeah, it's getting warm. Finally, let's look at the back.
Yeah, let's go to the back here. Now, no, just like on R1, I believe these are not capacitive touch like on R1. I can't remember what the exact word for type of buttons these are, but for the rear window, you would touch that. People were actually complaining that you have to tap it right hard.
Does it work? How does it work?
How do you work? Work it.
You should be able to just put the pressure on it,
Let's see.
and then it'll drop, unless it's locked.
Maybe that's what it is. You
Yeah,
want to open from the window on the inside? Now, of course, from the driver's position, there are buttons here at the ceiling where this you can open all of the windows, and that one just opens the rear window. But we're going to press that one. Pressure on it. Yeah, Rivian and their buttons.
There we go.
Very nice. Great.
The Pro.
Yeah.
So that is pretty nice. The tucked in rear windshield wiper.
And that's something differing from the R2 Premium and Performance. The rear wiper is hidden in here versus the standard. The wiper is fixed on top. So it's going to be interesting to see how the Premium and the Performance over time, especially in those colder climates, heavy climates, snow, what gets trapped in here, you know, when this lifts up. I mean,
imagine that during pollen season.
I don't know.
Pollen season will not be good.
Yeah.
Oh, while we're over here, we have the next port.
Yeah. Which is absolutely great. Perfect place, the same place that you'll see on Tesla vehicles. So you're pulling into a version 3 Tesla supercharger, you would just back in and it keeps things pretty consistent.
Yes, I wish my R1S had that. Or my Lightning, which I drove down here with. Finally, let's do the Frunk.
Yeah.
So I felt dumb earlier. I came over this morning and I was like, where's the button? Where do I go? It's right here. You just go, whoop. And
there it lifts up.
Yeah.
Now, unlike R1, this is not an automatic Frunk. So it opens, but you have to manually close it. So it has struts that lift it open, but you got to come here and you got to close it down.
Which is perfectly fine. This is what Tesla should have done for the 3-in-1.
Yes.
Do the current Gen Ys have that, or am I
don't think so.
Yeah.
No, I had a current Gen Model 3 that the other day, and it was for the Model 3 case. Yeah, it wasn't like that.
Yeah, so you just
come through,
push down,
close it.
Very nice.
Awesome. And I'm also noting we have a front camera here. This is something we actually noticed during the unveil. Front camera, which is absolutely great. It's nice, smooth here, hidden in the bumper.
Yep. And we can see the spot for what will soon hold LiDAR. Little mark there in the metal.
Right.
There will soon be a LiDAR up there on the
In the future, this entire metal piece would be removed. It'd be a different piece because LiDAR would be right here. And that's for the end of 2026, beginning of 2027 R2s. We'll start to see LiDAR implemented. But these early versions, these are using the same autonomous platform as the Gen 2 Rivians. And so while these will be capable of all of Rivian's latest features, like Rivian's supposed to be introducing point-to-point, that is something that's supposed to come to the Gen 2 as the R2, whether LiDAR or not. This will also be capable of level 3, it seems, in the future. But level 4 autonomy, which Rivian has been touting, well, you'll need LiDAR for that. And so a LiDAR R2, a LiDAR Rivian, that's when you'll get your LiDAR, you'll get your level 4 autonomy, you'll get the better autonomous features. I tried FSD the other day, and let me say, I think I've been Tesla-fied. I really want a Model 3 now. I mean, the experience on the highway was absolutely amazing. Driving here, the 8 hours from Tallahassee, Orlando to Miami, it was abysmal using my Comma or Rivian's regular Drive Plus. It would be the same. It's just not as good. And so I'm hoping that Rivian notices this. They've noticed this, and they're working on something that would arguably compete with it. We will see.
Indeed. I'm excited. The wheels really quick. Want to go over that really quick?
Let's go over the wheels. I love these. These all-terrains are beautiful.
I think Black Sand 20s is what they're calling it, if I recall. These are great. We have BFGs instead of Pirellis. Thank goodness. God. It looks really good. Now, they use the same 20-inch as far as this weight size as R1. I'm pretty sure the width this way is different. I don't remember the actual size. I looked it up a while ago. But this is pretty nice. Really nice tread. I'm glad they're moving away from Pirellis. I'm actually replacing the Pirellis on my R1S in like a week because they are gone.
I replaced mine at like 15, 16,000.
Yeah.
Now I have my Michelins.
I'm going for Michelins too.
They're amazing.
Yes. But BFGs are good. I've heard great. I've used some BFGs on a truck before. They're fantastic. So these are one of how many wheel options?
So there are 4 total wheel options. Standard gets 2. They get the standard wheel and then the Aero wheel as an option. The Premium gets the Sport wheel and the Aero wheel as an option, and the Performance gets this and the Sport wheel as an option. So this is these wheels are performance only as of right now. But of course, it doesn't stop you at some point in the future from buying, these wheels and putting them on your standard R2 if you wanted to.
Indeed. But yeah. So that's pretty much a quick walk around of it. There's this one. They have Catalina Cove
Yes.
and launch screen inside.
Do you want to go inside,
Yeah.
see those? Yeah.
Let's take-
But I gotta look, I'm really loving this. It is truly just a smaller R1S in essence. But it doesn't take away from a lot of what makes the R1S the R1S. I'm really curious to see what Rivian starts to do when they bring the R1S up to date with all of the changes on R2.
Yes.
Also things like LiDAR, but the scroll wheels on the interior, things like the rear window, is that something we can expect from the R1S?
Yep.
There are a lot of cool things on the R2 that just we gotta see on R1.
Yep.
Now, one cool thing about this space, see if I can be let in, sir. Hello, thank you. Absolutely beautiful paint color, I will say. Excuse me. I'll go over here. We have Catalina Cove in this absolutely beautiful blue. And Rivian has quite a few blues now. I mean, we have Rivian Blue, we have Storm Blue, which you see over there.
Yep.
We got, what else do we have? Storm Blue, we got the Rivian vans, the EDVs from Amazon, those
Yeah.
are a different blue.
Yep.
There's another blue that I'm missing.
I can't remember.
Catalina Cove, Rivian Blue, Storm Blue. Okay, I think I got them all. But this is, I think, the configuration that I would go with. I really want Borealis Purple, but that's not coming until the end, or in 2027, it was said, I believe. So Catalina Cove for 2026 is the only option that we will have, and I'm liking the color. What's your favorite color, Tom? What do you think you'll go with?
I really
were.
wish that we could get it in Red Canyon.
I agree.
Red?
Oh, we don't have a red for R2.
Correct.
There is no red for R2.
Red Canyon with either the arrows or the black sand we just saw outside, white interior, chef's kiss.
Yes.
This is what we need. we need that.
I 100% agree with that. I'll say it's really nice to see all of the Rivian vehicles here. There is an EDV over there,
Yeah.
R1S, R2. There's no R1T.
Yeah, it's yours.
Which I guess my R1T
You gotta bring it in here.
would make it in. Yeah, I got to bring it up here, put it right here. This is just absolutely
This is great.
sweet.
All three. You can actually see the brake light illuminate up there.
Right.
The little guy.
Nice square. Reminds me of like an F1 brake light.
Yep.
But it's at the really bottom. People who watch F1 would get what I'm talking about.
Yep.
But fun random fact, has nothing to do with R2. If you come in a Rivian space, you'll notice that there are a lot of plants. Apparently Rivian has a contract with some sort of like plant company, and they come and they maintain all of the plants in this space. And so I wonder how much they spend on plant maintenance. It's really nice, and it
Whoa.
gives a nice touch to the space. But it's pretty. It's just a nice Monstera there.
Beautiful. So lastly, we have Launch Green here. This is only Launch Edition option, of course, in the name. This is also in the performance trim. All three units here have black interior and the same black sand 20-inch all-terrains. The only difference, all these, is the color. So this is, I mean, it will look better in broad daylight, the rear under, regular LED lights within a building. So it's kind of grayish, but it's also
you're
kind of
good.
grayish in
Totally.
real life sometimes. But it'll be a better experience outside. But
Yeah.
However, it's still really nice. It's really good clashing with the black accents. There are black accents all around, from the wheels, the roof, etc. Same with launch green from R1, the Gen 2 quads and stuff like that. They were awesome. We could look at the, these have chrome tow hooks.
They do.
Are those able to be blacked out? Can you get dark out?
I wonder if, so from what it seems, all R2s will be blacked out. Now, for instance, R2, they've added the configurator yesterday.
Yes.
Crazy news, I gotta go over that. But the configurator, and in the configurator, we saw the cargo crossbars, and the cargo crossbars are only allowed in dark, which I think says enough that probably there won't be too much changes with the accessories when it comes to accents. Of course, the R1S standard, it's chrome. You can upgrade to get those, black badges and black accents. But here it seems right, chrome here. The logo, on the other hand, that's chrome as well, right? But on the dark editions of the R1, I think that's a little darker. It's still like silverish, but I think it's darker.
Yep.
Point is, I think it's something that they're not going to make an option, which I think is a good thing.
I mean,
too many Rivian options.
Yes, but also if you remember going from Model S to X, and then 3 to Y,
Yeah.
and after the 3 and Y kind of went for a little bit, they switched to bringing blackout as the standard option. We could see the same thing happen. R2 starts with blacked out standard. Gen 3 Rivian, they may go standard blackout as well, either have chrome as an option or just move it all together. Who knows? But I think they might follow the same kind of play that Tesla did. I like the chrome for specific builds.
I agree.
Mine, I'm biased. Mine with the white with Ocean Coast combo, arrow wheels with the silver. Chrome goes perfect with that. Now an all black build with, you know, black all terrains, etc. Dark out would be perfect, or even another configuration with all terrains, etc. So it's good to have the option, but I wouldn't be surprised if dark out becomes the standard. I think we
As an option, an upgrade. That can make sense.
Yep. So that's about it. One little random thing I want to point out. I love that they illuminate the word Rivian on the marker here. That is cool.
Very nice.
But I think that's pretty
And I don't think that's a legal requirement either, because this makes up for
that's the
the
actual
quarter
reflective
blinker.
marker.
So that's just a nice added touch that Rivian has added.
Yep. Looks awesome. But I think that's pretty much it.
And it's worth mentioning that these
Oh.
tow hooks are only for the premium and performance. The standard,
Right.
like the R1 standard, does not get tow hooks.
No tow hooks.
At all. Yeah. If you want to move over here, Tom, actually, we have some paint colors, which I think are worth showing.
Ooh.
The
reminder.
the R2 paint color options. And of course, we have some R2 merch, which I need to get. But of
Whoa.
course, we have Launch Green, Midnight, Catalina Cove, which we saw over there. And these are all the ones we see. But Esper Silver is the new silver. What do you think about the new silver? I drive an LA Silver R1T, so I'm a silver enthusiast, and I don't think I like this darker silver. It reminds me of Tesla with their light silver Model 3. Amazing configuration, and then they got rid of it and introduced a darker silver gray,
Yes.
and it was horrible.
Yes.
So I mean, without my opinions in the way, what did you think?
This is definitely better than Tesla's Stealth Gray, I will say
Yes.
that. However, I do agree the brighter silver kind of pops better. But this does look good on the R2 due to it being blacked out mostly.
Right.
It goes really hard. I've seen a couple MVBs with this color, I think, online, whether they're text them and stuff like that. Fantastic. So I think it works specifically for this car. I think it would work better for this car than R1. But
Right.
if they're to bring this color to R1, replace LA Silver with that.
And of course, we got notable forest green, which we're familiar with. But
Yes.
on that note, TJ, Half Moon Gray. So of course, Rivian had El Cap Granite,
Yep.
which was their gray. It had a little bit of a blue pearlescent tint to it. But now they introduced Half Moon Gray, which I think is a better gray, and at least that fact that it's an actual gray and it doesn't have a color changing. Some people just want a classic gray. They canceled El Cap on R1.
Yep.
Introduced Half Moon Gray on R2 and then brought it over to R1,
Yep.
which also makes me think, yeah, they might do
might.
the same thing with LA Silver and bring over Esker Silver.
Yep. I
And
think that may happen.
Of course, Glacier White, you have a Glacier White
Yes.
R1S.
The best one, I'm biased.
And then this one, Borealis Purple, which I feel like looks... Oh, Rivian's R1 colors on the configurator, I feel like look much different in person, but I think I love Borealis Purple. I've actually never seen a Borealis Purple Rivian in person. People send me pictures, look at Borealis Purple R1. Never seen it. I'll just so everyone knows I'm not crazy, we'll go over here, right? Look at that purple. Is that the same to you guys? Am I crazy? I don't think that's the same. I feel like I don't think it's the same at all, but you know, we have that.
Real.
But yeah, and of course, more of the colors here. But this is a very nice Rivian space. This is my first time at this Brickell location. We went to Aventura, the opening there. It's in a mall, but this is in a very nice area. Lots of foot traffic, and it's amazing that we got to see R2. Any final notes?
No, I think we're good. This has been fantastic. It's good that Rivian is going straight from like not showing any to just being like, hey, come out here. We have 3 of them. And the hype is definitely real. I came here when they were opening at 10. The line was out the door going down the street.
Wow.
So,
Okay.
and it's just been constant traffic since about 9:30 this morning before it opened. I definitely think the hype is here. And this is only the second day. They have to run this for 3 days. So I'm looking forward to seeing these on the road. I think with how much hype we're getting, we'll see plenty of these on the road soon once they start selling.
Yeah, very soon. We're expecting 40,000 Rivians on the second half of 2026. So some of it's going to be R1, some of it's going to be RCV, EDV,
Yeah.
but a good probably 20 to 25,000 of that is going to be R2. Hopefully you watching you're one of those people that gets it. But thank you guys so much for watching. This has been an awesome time. We got to get back to Orlando and Tallahassee. It's a long drive, but it was absolutely worth it.
Worth it.
We'll see you guys in the next one.
Yeah.